Welcome everyone, Mark here from the Average Me channel. And today finds me at the Sun Aura Resort in Roselawn, Indiana. This is a clothing optional resort, otherwise known as a nudist camp. And there's something behind this fence that I wanted to show you, and it's not naked people. But we are going to reveal the bare facts, the naked truth about the history of the Sun Aura Resort. I had to bring this one back to my hotel room for what I hope are obvious reasons. I couldn't walk around a nudist resort with a camera, but the people at Sun Aura Resort were very accommodating. They let me enter the facility. They took the camera and they took pictures of the few items that I wanted to see. They took some pictures with me in it, but they made sure that there were no naked bodies in the background. So let me tell you a little of the history of the Sun Aura Resort. I always thought that nudist camps and nudist resorts were some kind of 1960s hippies movement, but it turns out this one was actually founded in the 1930s. A Chicago attorney named, now I got to get this right, Alois Knab was a naturalist, meaning a nudist, and he published a magazine called Sunshine and Health, one of the first nudist publications, maybe the first in the country. And he opened, Sun Aura Resort, which he then called Club Zorro. Now I don't know if Club Zorro was named after the famous swashbuckling swordsman, but I can tell you one thing. If I was going to walk around a camp naked, I probably want to be wearing a mask. So the camp changed hands for several decades until finally it was purchased by Mary and Dale Drost in 1968. Yes, we're finally up to the 60s. And here's where things got weird. Dick Drost, their son, apparently had visions of himself being the next Hugh Hefner. This guy was a piece of work. He renamed the camp Naked City, and he had events like the Miss Nude Teeny Bopper, and at St. Patrick's Day, Erin Go Braless party. He built an office building that is completely covered in mirrors, and I did get pictures of that. And I just cringe when I think why he wanted mirrors all over the place. Inside it today is the office and a meeting area. Looks like a place you can go and sit down and have something to eat. And he also built a 63-foot, now get this, sundial, but it's shaped like a woman's leg. So that's what I really had heard about, and that's what I wanted to see. So I got inside, and I did get to take a look. So let's look at some of the pictures. As you can see, this is a giant sundial. And in this picture, you can see it in relationship to me. Now, the person who let me inside was the owner's son, and he told me that it has been refurbished, and they took it down. It's made of wood and fiberglass. They fixed it, they repainted it, they reassembled it. And in these pictures, you can see the markings on the ground where it indicates the time of day. So it really is a functioning sundial. So what happened to Dick Drost? Well, he was kind of run out of town on a rail. In 1986, there were charges against him of, a salacious type that I don't want to get into. Let's just say he wasn't a good egg. I don't know if he went on the lam or what the whole story is, but on or about 1986, the resort went abandoned until it was picked up by the current owners. Now, to look around, it looks like a nice resort. It's a nice, upstanding place. I saw structures, buildings, cabins. Like I said, there is a bar, a little eating area. It looked well kept, well maintained. When I first arrived, a woman was driving out in a pickup truck. A nice lady, appeared to be 40-ish, and I stopped her and I asked her first before I went in if it would be okay if I entered. She was very friendly. So it's not like a bunch of weirdo freaks are going there. They're just people that, for whatever reason, like to walk around au naturel. Now, technically, the Sun Aura Resort is clothing optional, meaning you can wear the clothes if you want to. But I think, why would you go unless your intention was to go unclothed? I mean, if you're going to wear your clothes, you could go to any resort, right? The Sun Aura Resort isn't the only nudist facility in the area. There's also the Ponderosa Sun Club. So here we're turning into the Sun Club Ponderosa, and you can see it's locked, so there's nothing to see here, which quite frankly, I'm happy about. Now, I don't know why there's so many nudist clubs in this part of Indiana. Maybe it has to do with zoning, I don't know, but I stumbled across 2 of them within a mile of each other. I hope you enjoyed our little look at one of the oldest nudist camps in the country. I'd love to hear your comments down below. As always, I encourage you to share and like the videos. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. From Roselawn, Indiana, I'm Mark with the Average Me Channel.